or much.
I'm an investigator. I explore and rather than, instead of explaining.
Anything I say that is the way it seems.
On the subject of is television possibly discouraging something that's very valuable?
Now everybody finna start stop and see what really, man, this is shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this kind of music originated from the South, you know what I'm saying? Like the hymns and the spirituals and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop is just one form of black popular music. There doesn't have its origins
in the fact that you were a Southerner, and that this relation to an oral tradition is a great advantage to it. In the 20th century, it's very remarkable that.
You know what, Andy? I'm Irish.
I remember once there was a meeting
Irish? You're
administration at the university.
not obnoxious enough to be Irish. I'm as Irish as the Blarney Stone and the unfulfilled promises that Cormac McDermott McCarthy made to the High King of Munster. And you know what? I'm not going to tolerate you making racist comments about my people.
All the best writing has come out of Ireland or the American South. Because of this close relation that the English language has to the spoken word in those areas.
Delighted to have an opportunity to approach these subjects in a group like this.
But he of course makes far more difficult than I do. He makes 50%, the other chap makes 25%. I think the chap
The title itself is one of these rubbings of cliches together. Finn, the Finn cycle, the Finnegan, and Finnegan.
Night is the world in which the dirty linen of the day gets washed by repetition and scrubbing. It is also the world of the archetype and the dream. The dream is closure for. Whereas the day is the world of the cliche, the visually tied together things. And the world of the archetype is the world of the ear, where each item has its own bounds, creates its own conditions, its own space, and so on.
This also very important, and this is sort of an implicit metaphor, is the way that Finnegan wakes.
Michael Finnegan.
About a generation, at least a generation of warning or notice in advance. Ignoring the semantics in the dictionaries, going for the resonance, what I would call the
auditory. It's well to have auditory. I know, but the point is when you are not at a position where you can talk about a particular point, and you want to keep it in mind, well, give them a pencil, Service environments have taken the place of political policies. Service environments have taken the place of political policies. Service environments have taken the place of sure, in this morning we want to talk about tales of STEM and STEM.
I don't think I've read more than 30 pages in the book yet, and it's how many years? Because I find I can take a paragraph of his and explore it.
They give you the important jobs, eh?
Excuse me. Your name's really McLuhan?
Right.
So that makes you Marshall McLuhan.
Because pros, they thought of it as a technical thing. They didn't think of it as just ordinary. By the way, prose is not just ordinary talk at all. Ordinary talk is not prose.
And the kids today don't give a damn about private ethics, but they are very deeply concerned about public ethics. It's just a purely part-part, but they don't know about it.
And I do that too, except that I am careful to make my statements annoying.
Anyway, as I say, I was very lucky to grow up in a society where there were no classes.
Il y a plus de 40 ans que je dis de la prose sans que j'en suce.
What you're recording there is not prose, you see. And when you try to translate it into prose, it's damn hard.
You have to change it. You have to change it.
Yeah. So, Jourdain was quite right. But it would be like us saying, we're talking blank verses out now.
That rhyme, especially
because
that
prose they thought of as a technical thing.
Well, you can go back and investigate all the philosophers and theologians.
Scholastic culture, though, Father, was oral.
Yeah, that's the the original.
Pre-print.
Yeah.
The story of Edgar Allan Poe that has some relevance here called The Maelstrom.
I've never thought of it before. Anyway, that's where the book came. That's where the pride came from.
That book seems so playful compared to your so-called literary criticism.
Well, sure, because the nature of the material lends itself to manipulating satire. By the way, all of my work is satire. Manipulating satire means that using the everyday world as satire itself.
Apropos of McLuhan's political views, it is important to remember that above and foremost, McLuhan was a satirist.
Time is a knife edge on which men try to balance, looking in two directions. At once back to the past, out to the future. Software is also double-edged. Sure, when Backrub arrived on the scene, you could download the entire internet. That's what Larry Page did. Programming a calculator to draw upon a data set that is from a language composed of human creations rather than the word and its shadow the number. The same rules do not apply.
Give the check. It's on the house. Really? Sure, what the hell. Different rules apply when it gets this late, you know what I mean? It's like after hours.
Thanks, Peter.
Sure, Marcy. Have a good evening.
Alanu.
Is it like after hours? In order to prove that parsing various contemporary issues at the granular pace of social media, depending on the issue, can actually influence the event's outcome and/or depiction, but it's always double-edged for everyone.
Bullshit or not?